A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Luis Severino will be. What's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a chance to watch a 20-game winner from last season, and that's not an easy thing to do. He was really good from the beginning of the year all the way through the last month of the season. We'll see if he can have back-to-back years like he did last season.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum. Either way, another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Bases are empty, one man out. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Severino is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. The 2-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Almora going back on it at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. And Shelby Miller gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Big arm from Shelby Miller from the right side. 95 to 96. Good sinking action and a pretty good straight changeup. You'll know if he's on early if you see lots of swings and misses on the fastball. And if that's the case, the power breaking ball comes into play. When he's on, he can be awfully tough to beat.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's got a 13-game hit streak going. You know, when you get to 13, you start thinking, can I get to 15? Can I get to 20? He's building on something here, folks. Pay attention.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Odor has it, and there's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Line toward the gap in left center. Chu is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Here's Joey Gallo now. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Gallo.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Lifted down the line in left, and no one will track it down. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez will start us out here in the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Gary Sanchez has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No outs, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's under it. 1 down.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Guzman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The shortstop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. In now, Ronald Guzman. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
1-1 the count now. A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. To 2-2 now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a changeup runs in on him, and he's got to duck out of the way.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
2-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Choo, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Right there for strike 1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Almora will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Texas. They're down 1-0. Striding into the box, DeAndre Rudolph, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
First baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Struck him out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. swing and a little blooper to center. Chu coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, second baseman.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So a runner at first with two away, and in to bat next is Albert Almora. From the belt, kicks and deals, and not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Ground ball, foul down the left side.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Way outside. 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman, Jose.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate as he watches ball one. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is foul right side. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second, and there are two away now.
The batter.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and up to bat next the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo, and that's taken for strike one.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Fouled away. Popped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike one. Here's the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Judge fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The catcher, Gary Yankess.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Sanchez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Drilled down the line. And right into the shift. Bogarts has it, and that's the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one. Now that's popped up. Guzman waits on it, and that retires the. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And it's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Fouled off.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting guaranteed fastball.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now battle.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazzara is there, and he'll bring this one in. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Kiner Falefa. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, DeAndre Rudolph. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down. Stepping up to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
2-1 to count. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Here it comes now to Andrus. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Almora is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. In there at the letters 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hicks stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He went down on strikes last time up. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with
there's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row as a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. LeMahieu, a runner at second with 1 away. Almora with an even count, 2-2. Check swing grounder to the right side. Odor scoops it up, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting, catcher, Gary
Sanchez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And guys, 7. Inning already. Hey, I'm not going to.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Adam Ottavino is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
The count now at 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball 1-0. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Rougned Odor, who represents the possible go-ahead run here. In the on-deck circle.
Second baseman,
ready for another shot now. Rougned Odor. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bogaerts at second. Gallo at first with no outs. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. 0-1 count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance. Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Striding in once again, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The third baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Miguel
He had a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
now batting. The designated hitter.
So digging in now, Torres. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Kiner Falefa. And that ends the inning. Shin-Soo Choo will lead things off after the break. 8th inning coming. Now at the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll start us off in the 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
0-2.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And into bed next will be Isaiah Kiner Falefa. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The bat, number 1, designated hitter, Elvis Andrews.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Murray Rocha is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 4, Amari.
At the plate, DeAndre Rudolph. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he popped him up. Bogarts over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder,
so with his day
31.
fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazar is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So striding forward now.
Leading off for the Rangers, the 3rd baseman, Jose.
Chad Green takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Stepping up now, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side hit hard. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Here's Rougned Odor now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Nomar Mazara is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Ripped down the first base line. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Yanks took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Severino gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Shelby Miller pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Chad Green strikes out the side to record the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs.